Now that my nose is contoured, I'm going to go in and start, I don't know what I'm doing. I've forgotten.
You have makeup in the corner of your eye.
Is it pink?
Yes, over the corner.
This?
Yes.
Is it that dot there? Acne. So guys, today I'll be doing a glam avant-garde high fashion look. So we'll see where it goes because I haven't planned it yet. Starting off with my primer, and I'll be using two different primers, and the first one is the Napoleon Perdis Autopilot Free Foundation Skin Primer. It's one of my favorites. And then I'll also be using the MAC 24-Hour Extended Eye Base. It works exactly the same as Professional does, and I really like it. It just covers them pores when I need it to be covered. Okay, so I'm just going to start off by dabbing it all over my face in my main sections, and then by just rubbing it in. Now I finished with my Napoleon Perdis primer, I'll be going with my MAC 24-Hour Extended Eye Primer and just use that on my nose and around the bottom of my eyes to really mattify my face. Okay, now that my base is all done and my face is ready for foundation, I'm going to go in with a Krylon TV paint stick, which is a lot for an everyday glam, but I want it to look good on the Instagram. So I'm going to take a concealer brush and I'm going to start applying that on my problem areas and just a little bit under the eyes. Okay, now that I've done concealing my face, I'm going to go in with my favourite foundation at the moment, which is the MAC Studio Fix SPF 15 in the colour NW20. And to blend that in, I'm going to be using a beauty blender. I'm going to go in with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and I'm going to apply that to the top of my head and my cheekbones and my jawline. Ooh, that contour! Now I'm going to go in with my Hoola Bronzer and just contour the nose, make it look really sharp and chiseled. Now I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star's Androgyny palette. I'm going to use the colour Safe Word to carve out my jawline. And for that, I'm going to be using a contour brush. Now that the face is all complete, we're going to go in and start working on the eyebrows. And today, for my eyebrows, I'll be using the MAC 266S brush, and I will be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar in the colour Triple Fudge. It works the best for my eyebrows, and I haven't found a colour that can match it since. And first of all, we're going to get a spoolie brush and just brush up the brow hairs. And now that I finished the outline of the brow, I'm going to go in and fill them in. And for that, I'll be using a Nude by Nature eyebrow brush. It's just a lot thicker than the MAC one. Now that I've finished my first eyebrow, I'm going to do the other one off camera. So now that the eyebrows are all done and drawn out looking snatched, we're going to go in with a brow gel, and today I'll be using the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Thank you, NYX, for giving me this product. I really appreciate it. It's one of my favorites and I love it to bits. So I'm going to go through and straighten up the hairs with my arch. And then at the front, I'm going to feather them upwards. And now they're looking all nice and fluffy, we're going to move on to the next step, which is eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow today, I'll be going with the Beauty Killer palette by Jeffree Star. I'll be using the colour China White as my transition colour today. And now I'll be going in with the Beauty Killer palette again, and I'll be using the colour Courtney. Now that I've finished with our transition colour and our first colour, which is Courtney, I'm going to be going in with Vanity. I'm just going to apply it on the outer corner. Now that I've finished with both eyes, I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star colour Black Rainbow to really deepen out that corner. Ooh, it's looking good. Now I'm going to do the other eye. Now that both eyes are completed, you could stop here, but knowing me, I'm going to take it the extra step further and we're going to make it really extra. So I'm going to take my concealer brush again and my Kryolan TV paint stick, and I'm going to carve a cut crease. Now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette and I'm going to pack in the blue on my eye. For the cut crease, I'm going to be using the colours Blindsided and Minx in the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. Now that we've laid down our first colour, which is Blindsided, I'm going to go in with Minx and add that to the centre of the lid. Now that that's all complete with our eye, I'm going to go in with the MAC lipstick, and this one is in Soft Hint, and we're going to use that on the inner corner of the eye. Now that this eye is all complete, I'm going to go and do the other one off camera. And now that we've finished both eyes, I'm going to go in with the same colour Minx. I'm going to add that to my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to use the same brush as before with no product on it. I'm just going to smoke that out. Now I'm going to do the other eye. The next step for the eyes is to curl my eyelashes. And now I'm going to use my favourite mascara of all time, which is the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. I'm going to apply that to my top and bottom lashes. And now for a little bit more extra colour, I'm going to go in with my MAC eyeliner pencil in the colour Primary Yellow, and I'm going to add that to my bottom waterline. And now that eyes are all done, we're going to go on to lipstick. And the lipstick I'll be using today is the same one we used on our inner corner, which is Soft Hint by MAC. And for highlighter today, I'll be using the Stila Iridescent highlighter. I'm going to apply that to my cheekbones. And now I'm going to use my Becca highlight in Champagne. And now I'm going to go in with a lip brush and apply that to my top lip, my nose, and my eyebrows. Last but not least, I'm going to be going in with the Iridescent White MAC Glitter, and I'm going to start putting that underneath my eyes. And to adhere that to my under eyes, I'm going to be using the MAC Extended 24-Hour Eye Base. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to my under eye. So all I did now was put glitter underneath my eyes, and I used the MAC glitter using the 24-Hour Extended Wear Eye Primer from MAC. And I just did that to complete the look. It's very extra. I love it so much. If you want to see the photos, I put them up on my Instagram already, so you can check that out. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like, you can subscribe to my channel down below. All my social links and everything like that will be down in the description. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Smashbox palette. Oh my god, that's two different brands.